Imagine starting from zero, no trust fund, no lottery win, no secret family money, and still building a 7-figure portfolio that pays you every single month. That's my story, and it can be yours too. I was just like many of you, working full-time, paying bills, wondering if I would ever stop living paycheck to paycheck. It all started with my first rental. That experience opened my eyes to real estate investing and transformed everything for me. What if you could buy rentals, properties that not only pay for themselves, but also make you a millionaire? Wouldn't you at least want to know how it works? So in this video, I'm going to share exactly how I went from 0 to 7 figures with real estate. You would learn the rental strategy that made me a multi-millionaire, the exact steps I took, and how you can do it too. Plus the risk to watch out for. Hi, it's Korianne here. It's so good for you to see you. For those of you who are new here, I have been investing in cashflow property for over 20 years. I actually achieved financial independence in my mid-30s. Now, my biggest passion is teaching women how to create the same freedom for themselves and their family. Let's get real for a second. When I started, I didn't have a lot of money and no rich uncle, no special connections, just a desire for something more. I couldn't see myself to work for 40 years. The first step, I researched markets where my money could actually grow. In the beginning, I didn't need the rental income to live on, so I looked for high growth areas, markets where home was affordable, but values was climbing. This way, my equity could multiply faster. And the second steps, delay gratifications. Instead of buying the fancy car, even I have high income, or expensive material things, I saved every dollar I could. That money became my down payments. It wasn't easy, but I always told myself, sacrifice for a few years so you can live free for decades. The third step was increasing my active income. Ladies, this is a key. Your job is not just about paying bills, it's your launch pad. The more income you show, the more banks trust you and the more loans you can qualify for. That means more properties. The fourth step was consistency. I didn't stop at 1 or 2 houses. I bought property after property. Even when it felt scary, each one got me closer to my freedom. And finally, the fifth step was reinvesting equity. Every time one of my properties went up in value, I did a cash out refinance. I took the equity and rolled it into the next deal. That's how I created momentum. By the time I had about 24 cash flow properties, my net worth crossed into the 7 figures. Not because I got lucky, but because I had a system. Here is something I want you to remember. Consistency beats perfections. You don't need to know everything right now. You just need to take the first step. By the way, if you want to learn how you can qualify for up to 19 investment loans while still working a W-2 job, check out the video link at the end of this video. So that's the how. But the question is, what strategy made me a millionaire? Let's talk about that next. What is the rental property that made me a millionaire? I will keep this simple, the buy and hold rental strategy. I love this because it's not flashy and it doesn't require you to flip hundreds houses. You just buy good rental properties, hold them and let TAM and tenant work for you. So when I started, I focused on residential properties, single-family home, and small multi-family buildings. They are easier to finance and they attract long-term tenants. Plus, banks are much more comfortable lending on residential than on a big commercial projects as you are starting out on your journey. But here is the key. You have to know your numbers. Before you buy, ask, what is the rent? What are the expenses? Does it cash flow? If not, move on. Wealth isn't built on a weekend. It took me years, but because I reinvested and stayed consistent, my portfolio grew and grew. Now, let's talk about leverage. Debt can be your best friend or your worst enemy. I use bank financing to speed up the growth of my portfolio, but I make sure each property pays for itself. That way, the tenants cover the debts. And let me tell you, having a job is an advantage for you. A lot of people think they cannot invest until they quit their job, but lenders love steady income. Use that to your advantage while you build your rental portfolio. My tip for you is your first 1 or 2 properties are the hardest. After that, the momentum builds and it gets easier to scale. I actually make a video on how owning just 8 rental properties turned me into a multi-millionaire. You will want to check that one out. And those are the properties that I still currently holding. Alright, so now you know the strategy, but you may be asking, can I really do this too? And what about the risk? These are very relevant questions. Let me be 100% honest with you. Yes, you can. You don't need to be in your 20s. You don't need to have a finance degree either. Women in their 30s, 40s, or even 50s are starting in real estate and building wealth. But here is the thing. The biggest risk is waiting too long. Every year you wait, you lose equity growth, tax benefits, and the magic of the compounding. Other risk, not knowing your strategy. Real estate has many paths. Flips, wholesaling, short-term rentals. Know all of them and see which one. So if you don't pick the one that fits your goals and lifestyle, you will get very frustrated. Another risk is not running the numbers. I have seen people buy properties that actually cost them money every month because they didn't calculate expenses. That's not investing, that is losing. There is also the risk of buying in the wrong market. Some places look good on paper, but if jobs are leaving the area or the population is shrinking, you will struggle to keep the tenants. But here's what I want you to know. Every risk can be managed with knowledge, guidance, and actions. My advice to you is start small, learn as you go, and surround yourself with people who have done it before. So now I would love to hear from you. What is the one thing holding you back from buying your first rental property? Do you feel ready to start, or are you still saving for that first down payment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And don't forget to check out the video that I shared earlier. They will give you even more insight into how to start and scale your portfolio. So if this video inspired you and you like it, please hit the like button for me, subscribe, and share it with another woman who needs to hear this. Because here is the truth. Wealth isn't just for other people. You can do this too. Until next time, happy investing. Ciao for now.